welcome back to the Open Roads.
What's up?
So, as you may have noticed, we once again did not have a new episode last Friday, but let me tell you what. I blame Mercury retrograde just because that's literally the reason. We were having a lot of technical difficulties, but we're good now. Mercury retrograde is over and things are running smoothly. So, we are good to go. And today we're going to talk about goals. So, buckle up and get ready to hit the open roads.
Turn the key, hear the story start. Little sparks from a curious heart. This is Open Roads, where every voice unfolds. Take a breath, let's go down these open roads. Oh, oh.
Goals.
Goals.
Goals. What are your goals? What are your goals?
So, goals for me, I find that if I have like bigger goals that I would like to reach, I do really well with smaller goals that like will lead me to the bigger goal, right? So, small achievable goals. For example, I don't do New Year's resolutions because first of all, like that ain't a real New Year anyway. But it's crazy to me. I used to be one of these people. So like if you are, no hate or anything, no shade. But like, January 1st, I'm going to change my diet and lose 300 pounds. I'm going to start exercising every single day, all day. I am going to quit smoking, quit drinking, quit whatever other bad habits, all starting on January 1st, and then that's it. Like, you're setting yourself up for failure. And if you can really do all those things, like, kudos to you. I have never been the type of person that can do that. I like to quit things one at a time, gradually. So for me, and then like add things, right? So I like to start setting realistic, achievable goals for myself, not in the dead of winter, but rather uh, right now, like Aries season, springtime. This is like when I have more energy and when I know that I will do better with achieving these goals. So, I do better when, okay, like if I'm going to do a diet, I will give myself cheat days. I can't do like the 75 hard. I do like a 75 medium rare because I don't do well with restriction. So like I have to have cheat days and maybe like eventually I can do it to where I don't need that. But that's like for me, that's how I do things now. I know what works for me right now in this phase of life. So when I diet, like right now, I will allow myself cheat days. I cannot restrict myself completely like in the beginning because then I know that I will fail. Um but things like, I feel like I'm talking a lot. You're not saying anything.
Hey, you're
I'm just
first.
going on a rant. I
You're
don't
first.
know.
It's all good.
Well,
I'm
like,
just,
okay.
I'm just really hearing you.
Thank you. For example, though, like, okay, so some goals that I used to have in my 20s as opposed to now, um, I wanted to get sober. But like I had a lot of things that I was addicted to. So I kind of like I don't know. This sucks to say, but I was not that person that was like I'm going to get sober from everything. I don't have like a sober date. I have like 3 different sober dates, okay? Because I did not just decide one day or something really bad happened one day. Like, I mean, I had to give things up one at a time. So, um, maybe that's just the way that I work. It's also about knowing yourself, goals, and knowing what you can achieve. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking too much now. But like that's nothing new. So are you gonna talk? Because I just look at you, hoping that maybe you'll like jump in, but then you don't. So I'm just nervous talking now. I'm just really talking.
I set goals for different things. Some things I can't set goals or set goals. I just have to
You just wing it.
wait for the itch and then be like, okay, that's it.
Mm.
But like career goals, personal goals, like I'd like to work towards running a 5K. That'd be super fun.
I will never do that. Good for you.
That'd be super fun.
So proud
The
of
fast,
you.
I had a goal like 10 days.
Okay, but you did good for somebody that has never fasted before. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would never do that because that's unrealistic for me. And I've fasted many times, and I don't know if I could do. I could do 10 days, but like, why would I want to? First of all, it's very hard when you have to cook for everyone else still. Like, I'm not eating, but I have to cook everyone else food all day. 10 days of that, no thanks.
I do like intermittent fasting all the time, but I've never fasted. So I did 5 days, and that was rough. It was super rough. It did get easier after the third day, but like I was helping you cook, and that did make it way harder. And then I had to help a buddy move his sister, and I hadn't eaten, didn't have any electrolytes or anything, and it killed me. The next day I was screwed. And that was like day 3 or day 4. So I went for 5 days. Got to 5 days. Yeah. So I did the 5-day fast. So I kind of met a goal. I didn't want to just like end it. I said 10, cut it in half. So at least I did 5. I might do it again. I might not. I don't know. And then like I have work goals, but like quitting stuff, I have to wait until the moment just hits me. I'm just like, you know what, I'm fucking done. And then I'm done. Usually. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but
yeah. I told myself I was done with a lot of things a lot of times, and
yeah. But normally it's like it works up to it, and then there's just the day where it's like, okay. And that's how I quit most things, but
I guess there's always like a big reason that I have to quit something, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then like I have other personal goals like house and where we want to live and stuff like that.
A commune in the middle of like not nowhere, but like close to nowhere. Yeah. Like I want neighbors, but not close neighbors.
No, I don't want any neighbors. I just want to be close to certain amenities where I'm not driving over 30 minutes for things.
Great,
but no neighbors.
You travel a lot for work, so like if I'm gonna like
family close,
home alone, well, okay.
Family close, well, but like I don't want
commune.
Any neighbors.
Commune, that's what I'm saying. Commune.
I'd like to walk outside ass naked, shoot some guns, yell obscenities, and no one would absolutely know that I did any of that.
I will know, and now they know.
I mean, yeah, whatever. You're not my neighbor. You want to be my neighbor? Probably not.
Won't you be my neighbor?
I don't know. I think it's good to have goals, but I think it's good to be realistic.
Yeah, set realistic goals.
Realistic to yourself. Realistic to
know yourself. Know what you're capable of. Because 10 years ago, I tried setting goals for myself that I like didn't realize at the time were unrealistic. But like now, I'm like, oh, since I know myself and what I'm capable of, which is more than 10 years ago, more than 5 years ago, now I can kind of like, okay, well, I know that I can do this now. I know that I can do this now. And then you kind of just like work your way up, like small achievable goals to get to your bigger goals. And then from there, more achievable goals to get to even bigger goals.
I didn't really have any life goals per se when I was younger.
I was more honestly so focused was just trying not to die, or like kind of trying to die, depending on like what time of my life we look at. So
I had like goals in competing, but those were like in the moment goals that like I'm going to spend every day in the gym to get this skill and then win this competition. But I didn't have any goals outside of that. That was like my main focus. And then after I got out of that, I didn't have any goals. It was just kind of going with the wind. Where do I want to live right now? Okay, let's just move there. What do I want to do for work? Fuck whatever's hiring me.
Yeah, I was like merely existing.
Yeah,
for a long
that's pretty much it.
I had goals, but like, so I've always wanted to do like kind of what I'm working up to now. I've always wanted to do like Reiki and be like a spiritual healer, which is like I'm doing that now. And I always wanted to do that, but like in my 20s, I knew that that's something I wanted to do, but I didn't even know how I would get there. So it was like I didn't make those like steps, which is like what you have to do when you're trying to like achieve a big goal like that. Like you have to kind of like, okay, well, first I need to do this and this and this. But I was just like, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I know I want to do that one day. And then, like, the years pass, and I'm like, okay, well, I still want to do this. So, how am I going to do this? Okay, well, I'm going to take a class on Reiki. I'm going to get my certification. I did that. I'm going to like build a business. I did that. I'm going to do, so now it's like, okay, I'm currently working on like some programs for like my spiritual healing services. I'm doing like different, like, I have different aspects of healing stuff in my business. So now it's like all the things that I like, oh, I know I'll do it one day. I just don't know how to get there. It's like, okay, well, now I'm here and now I'm like building it.
But you were actively taking steps. Before you just wanted to do that, but you weren't actively working towards it.
Okay. True, but
you were thinking about it, you were putting it out there, but like you weren't actively doing the things that needed to be done.
I was, but not like in a goal sense. Like I needed to go through what I went through for the wisdom part of it. Like I needed to gain like that spiritual knowledge, the intuition. Like that was like my building, my like spirituality base of it. Like I had to have that to build this business on, because you can't just like, oh, well, I'm going to have a spiritual business, even though I don't know anything about spirituality. I'm just going to wing it. Like that was like my building blocks, my foundation, which I didn't realize at the time. I had to go through all that shit to make it my foundation. And now it's like, oh, now I feel comfortable helping other people heal because I know how to heal myself. I know how to help others heal. So that like was something I needed to go through. I just didn't realize that's like I needed that at the time. I was always just, trying to claw my way out of hell, or what felt like hell, but really like all of like the the learning, the tools that I gained, like all the knowledge I gained, that was very helpful, because now I know how to do that. I know how to, okay, I see other people struggling like I was, or worse, or not as bad, like all different types of struggling, and I'm like, okay, I know where you're at and I know how to help you. So
yep, I didn't start setting goals for like what I want to do until the past year or two. Like I knew I wanted to do, I've been talking about the trades and everything for,
but you like actually did it. See, that's what, once you hit 30, I feel like it's like, okay, well now I gotta kind of start like, what am I doing here?
I should have just joined the trades when I first said it, when we first got together,
but maybe you like weren't ready yet.
Yeah.
And like because of that, I mean, you like did work a bunch of other jobs and you like gained all your knowledge for this. So you were kind of building a foundation too, which you didn't realize. And then you were like, okay, now I'm ready.
For the union was stacked. Like my points were pretty stacked. I had a lot of experience, but I feel like I wouldn't have taken it as seriously if I did it sooner. Yeah. Because I kind of was just money chasing for a long time.
But then now you're like career chasing.
Yeah, I'm actually looking for something
because he went through his
but now I'm actually like working towards a main goal, and it's rough sometimes, but like it's worth it if you stick to it, especially for a career. But that's like my main goal right now. So I don't really I have a couple other goals, but this has to be done to make those goals happen. So this is kind of the main
building blocks. Yeah.
Yep.
So same. I mean, my goals are like career-wise, it would be building my business. I'm working on a lot of things right now, and I'm not going to tell right now because I'm not ready to release the information publicly, but there's some things that are brewing. Okay, things are happening behind the scenes and I'm like really excited about it. And
shout out to Poppy. Root beer and strawberry lemon.
That's another thing. Okay, so another part of my goals, which kind of goes along with my business because it's like kind of spiritual health, is just health in general. I want to be healthy. I am the healthiest I've ever been currently, but I still, am working on healing my gut from, years of abuse. And that there's, my little scan that I did. If you've had my wellness scans, it tells you all the things, right? I guess those years of drinking kind of, did some things to my liver. And so my focus for health is to like kind of just get all my little wellness scans to be in the green or normal range. And just, I feel pretty good. Like I mean, I feel good. I eat fairly healthy. I do need to. Well, it's Aries season. It's springtime now, so I'm ready. I've been exercising like the past few days. I'm like, I'm ready. I'm getting back in there. I'm gonna go for walks again. Bust out the treadmill. Like I don't exercise during like the winter. I don't. I think it's winter. That's when I like read and journal. It's like very my like my internal time. I do internal things up here, like, but now I'm like, oh, gotta get my summer body ready, right? It's not gonna be ready. No, I'm just kidding. That positive self-talk. I'm gonna have a banging summer body. Maybe by next year. I don't know. Just don't get me pregnant. He's always trying to sneak pregnant people I don't know into my stomach.
Don't pull out, kids.
Whoa. Okay, don't tell that to kids. Please don't tell that to kids.
I'm just kidding.
He's kidding. Please use protection if you are sexually active. Let's okay, whoa.
Wrap it up, pull it out.
Anyways,
I don't do that, but you should.
Anyways, stop eating my plant. So anyways, so like health goals, business, career goals, and then like also self goals, which kind of go along with, I want to be healthy. I want to have a thriving business. I want to, do like more creative things, which I may be doing. No, I'm dropping hints. Anyways.
I've been trying to focus on health. I've been trying to eat healthier, cut out soda.
Have.
I drink these probiotic sodas now because they're healthy. Stop drinking that sugary bullshit.
I'm so proud of you because these probably aren't the best either, but it's a step in the right direction.
There's like
right?
only 5 grams of sugar in these, so compared to a 40 or 60 gram sugar soda, and I drink a fuckload more water now.
Yes, and I'm very proud of you. You're even taking supplements.
Yeah, I've been trying to eat healthier food. I don't get fast food hardly at all, ever. Unless it's In-N-Out. I mean, In-N-Out's the exception. They got good shit.
But that's the thing. Like, I feel like we do here and there, but it's not often.
No.
And I try not to judge people. Like, look, yeah, I do believe that there is human meat in McDonald's. Come at me. I don't know. You can argue with me if you want. I cannot provide legit sources because, like, why would there be any?
Dude, there's not enough cows in the world to provide the amount of
I'm just saying
burgers they sell a day.
The math ain't mathin'.
It's
here. Probably not just McDonald's. It might be other places too, but
I'm sure it is.
But yeah, but I'm not gonna lie.
McDonald's is just the main culprit.
I haven't been to McDonald's for years, but like I'll get down on some Taco Bell every once in a while. Okay.
Taco Bell's probably got human meat in there too.
It probably does. But
but fuck, is it good once in a while?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna judge anybody that like eats like shit or wants to defend those things. Like, good for you. I'm not here to judge. I used to enjoy a Big Mac or two back in my prime. So I mean,
or like if you're out all day, like running around, and there's been no time to get some food, everybody's fucking hungry. Everyone's pissed off.
See, that's when it's like,
especially when I'm about to like toss my kid out the window because he won't stop screaming because he's hungry. We're going to get some fucking chicken nuggets.
Yeah, go through a drive-through because at that point, it's like...
I'm going to fucking lose it.
Health is very important, but like when we eat pretty healthy at home and stuff, one or two, like one trip through the drive-through once a month or whatever isn't going to freaking... And my thing is at that point when you're like in the car with screaming children and you're like just stressed and hungry or whatever and everybody's hangry, low blood sugar, it's like more about, in that moment for me, it's more about nervous system regulation, because at that point it's like, oh well, are we gonna just get something now and everybody's eating food that probably isn't the best, but we're all not yelling at each other anymore, or are we gonna go home? The whole drive home is the continuation of stress, and then I'm going to be stressed because I have to make dinner while little gremlins are running around yelling at me because they're hungry. So at that point, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna choose nervous system regulation, and like that might come at a cost for like the health in that moment. But hey, you know what? Do a little blessing over your food, and you're good, right? So
yeah, I've cut out the hot case food. Big Crispito fan. I've been cutting out the hot case food. Yeah. Fuck, Crispitos are so good though.
Not gonna lie, I used to, get down on the chicken strips, a corn dog here and there, but
I know pizza's unhealthy, but I'll still smack down a pizza because I fucking love pizza.
Chicken crust pizza, okay?
That's chicken crust pizza's fire.
That's where it's at. You literally make a crust with chicken, okay? Get at me for the recipe.
All the dough part is shredded chicken.
Yeah, and then it's like loaded with protein.
Super filling. You can probably get 2 slices down. It's filling.
I can barely eat one when I mean, it's like you make a big piece, and then it's like you got to think the crust is just thick chicken, right? And then you can put whatever toppings you want. I do like, for the boys, some pepperoni, cheese, and then like I'll experiment with like fancy thing. I'll put like fruits, apple and bacon and onion. That's like one of my favorites. And I'll do like a little blackberry with like arugula. Like I don't know. I'll mix it up. It's like, yeah, I know, whatever. He's not there yet. He'll probably never be there. But yeah. So yeah, making better choices for like yourself and your health. Like honestly, proud of you because he used to freaking knock down like a 12-pack of Sprite.
Root beer, poppies, and strawberry lemon. Strawberry lemon's probably the best one. I haven't tried the Dr. Pepper one yet, but the strawberry lemon's fire.
See, but like just making small changes over time, like you didn't wake up on, New Year's and say, I'm not going to drink soda and I'm not going to smoke cigarettes and I'm not going to do this. Blah, 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 blah. But one day you just decided to try these because you kind of like stopped drinking soda, and then you brought those home and you were like, yeah, they're pretty good. So, and which is funny because I tried getting him to drink those amongst other things, but he wasn't ready. So that's another thing. Like you can't force somebody, to be ready to quit something. Like, I mean,
I do need to go to the gym more. I've been saying that a lot. Finances are tight, which I fucking hate working out at home. If I had like a bunch of dope gym equipment, that's one thing. But like trying to make shit work with the little we have here, I can't stand working out at home.
I'm gonna make it work because I hate going to the gym. I hate it. I feel like everybody's watching me and I am doing things wrong, and I'm so terrified that somebody's gonna like come up to me and be like, "Can I help you? You look like you're having trouble." Like, no, I don't want anybody to talk to me. And I know people feel that way, and then everybody says like, "No, nobody's paying attention to you." Blah blah blah.
She jumped down my ass when I tried to help her too. So
yeah, it's just like my own insecurities. So I'll just stay home and use the little equipment that we do have. Whatever, I don't care.
I just love the gym environment. You walk in and you're like, "Fuck yeah, let's work out. Look at all this shit."
That's not what I
Fuck yeah.
I just think
put your music on, just lock in. Yeah.
I can't do
that. I need a gym membership. I want to check out the new gym we have in town.
Yes, that would be nice, but I probably still wouldn't go because I'm terrified of the gym.
Oh, I'd be going.
But you also want to like, get pumped, like work out, like, I'm just trying to like, I don't know, be healthy and like toned and maybe lose.
Well, I still have a little belly.
Pounds.
So like, I feel like it wouldn't look as bad if my arms were bigger. But when you got like noodle arms and a little gut, you look dumb. You're just not proportionate. I'd just like to be proportionate.
Yeah, well.
And the balding doesn't look as bad with the beard and big arms. Like when you're bald and you're like kind of buff, whatever. When you're bald and you're just a twig, you look like a tweaker. Don't like it.
Wow.
And every man should have some muscle. Every man should have some muscle on him. They should. I have some.
In case you need to fight bear.
I have some, but there could be more. 100%.
I don't have it.
Every man should have muscle. Work out.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, folks.
Work out. Work out.
Nah, I don't know. Is there anything else? Is there any goals like?
You could just set the goal to be better than you were yesterday, and if you actively try to do one thing a day that was better than yesterday, you're hitting your goal for the day.
Yeah.
And just keep doing that, and then it's compounding on itself. And
or even like add something new in, like once a week. Like, oh, this week I'm gonna, I'm gonna try to not eat sugar, and then like by the end of that week,
just for the week,
then it's like, wow, I actually feel really good. So maybe you're like, well, I'm gonna still try. I'm gonna keep going with the no sugar, and then maybe I'm gonna add on more water, or like just little small achievable goals. But don't, like, I feel like people overload themselves with too many things at a time, and then that's just setting yourself up for failure, because that's a lot. You like, it's hard to make that many changes abruptly. Like, you kind of got to like ease into it. Maybe not everybody, but like I said, I know that about myself.
You can try just looking for things that you've been thinking about.
Yeah, like, if you're thinking about it, you obviously want to do it. So just kind of
say you chew a fuck ton and you want to like cut back or not do it. You can try other things to see if they would work to supplement instead of chewing, like those buffalo pouches. There's one our friend buys every time. It's blood orange, and it's just like dried blood orange and ground up, and they put it in pouches, and they are fire. They taste so good, and there's no tobacco, no nicotine.
But just the habit.
Yeah, he just throws. It's a fat pouch. He throws a couple of those in a day and doesn't chew. Doesn't use nic pouches anymore.
Because sometimes it is about like the
habit,
when I quit smoking, it was when I was pregnant with our first child, and I like, okay, well, I guess it's time to quit a lot of things. So I quit smoking, and I had to, like, this is gonna sound silly, but it worked for me. I like would have a straw, and I'd like, just because I
did that for a couple days and it worked. I just felt dumb.
It did. Well, I mean,
but it worked.
It like, worked though.
Hitting a straw, like just putting a straw in your mouth, it actually like kind of suppresses that like craving for a smoke.
Yeah. So I got tons of tips and tricks. I also like, no, never mind. I'm not gonna say that one. Anyways.
But like vaping, there was nothing to like supplement that with. It was just, you had to stop. So literally, like, I kept wanting to stop, and then one day, I think Mom sent me a message like, "There's arsenic in them," and I was like hitting it as I was reading it, and I just went, "Yep, I'm done," and I fucking threw it out the window, and was done.
Yeah,
I haven't. I mean, I'll admit, I hit vapes now and again. Like, our friends come over and they have a vape, I'll hit it, but I don't go buy a vape, and we don't see them very often. It's like every few weeks I'll hit a vape a couple times, but I'm not going to go buy vapes. I don't vape anymore.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a big, like the old school mods. I feel like those are healthier than the disposables, but
if you already quit, what's the point of going back,
It'd be nice though to like have that when I'm driving, because that's when I smoke the most, is when I'm driving.
Look, I get it. I used to chain smoke, but ain't doing that anymore.
Yeah.
So, but before we had kids, I smoked and vaped and did all the things, right? Or most of the things, not all. But so I quit smoking when we had our first baby, and then I kind of like, after he was born, I kind of like dabbled in vaping again, and then it was only like a couple months, and I actually could not breathe anymore. Come to find out, it was because I had some health problems. Weird. So I literally could not vape anymore, so I had to give that up.
Anyways, goals. Set some daily, like set a daily goal, set a weekly goal, something super small, something you can manage, and just do it, and it feels good. Just keep doing that, compounding it. Goals.
Yeah, we believe in you.
Goals. Be better than you were yesterday.
Yes.
If you have a partner, rely on each other. Goals.
Yes. Or friends, family, anybody. It's important to have support sometimes when you have goals, because accountability.
Doing it with you.
Yeah, it definitely does. I'm not gonna lie, it's very hard. Well, not so much anymore, but the first couple years of like sobriety was very hard. I literally had to like just stay away from people, because it was very hard being around people drinking, people smoking, and not like, what's the point of, I'm not going to go back after so long, right? I'm not going to, but it's a slippery slope.
We're going to have to cut this short. The baby's still crying.
Anyways, we love you. We support you and your goals. And one of our goals is to be great parents. So we got to go get the crying baby now.
Like, comment, subscribe, eat your meat, set your goals.
And thank you for joining us on the Open Roads.
Turn the key, hear the story start, little sparks from a curious heart. This is Open Roads, where every voice unfolds. Take a